So do you predict on this particular fish that has the big white part, you feel like more black's going to come up through that?
Well, we definitely see something here by the gill plates, and I know definitely we see some at the tail. Over here, it's a mystery, to be honest with you. Just gonna have to wait and see, really.
How are we going to know?
So I got a phone call the other day, and one of our Koi Discussion viewers, this great guy Jerry in Texas, called me. Yeah, in Texas, and he's like, "Hey, my wife and I, we fell in love with the crane Showa. Do you remember we did the Doitsu Showa with the crane?
Yeah.
And he's like, I fell in love with that koi, and I'm looking for something similar. So I bowled up a few, gave him some options, and sure enough, 2 of these are flying out to Texas.
Jerry getting this one?
Jerry's getting that one, absolutely.
So he'll be able to tell us.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to have to hear back from Jerry in a couple years.
Maybe we'll have to fly out to Jerry in Texas and get him in a bowl in 3 years and see.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm down. Yeah.
All right. So that's so great. So these guys are going to be, you said they're going to Texas? Yes.
These 2, actually.
Right. Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice pick, Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry did all right, and I think they complement each other really well. Because again, we have this very traditional sort of pattern here, and here it's very, very abstract. Oh yeah, and I can't wait to see what this is gonna do and develop like in a couple years.
See, that's interesting because I can see a little bit of gray in the nose down there. Do you think that if it had scales, that gray would not be seen, or it would just be blurrier? Or?
Well, because we're talking about the head specifically, there's not scales on the head, so all the sumi develops the same on the head, and that's where we see that sort of gray. Did
we cover the kiwa like we talked about?
That would be the back end of the pattern. So anywhere on the back of the fish, and that's another thing. Doits, these scaleless fish, because there's not those scales, it just looks like someone came in there with a pen or like a Sharpie and just drew that perfect orange pattern on.
Exactly. So the kiwa is the line, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Just want to make sure that was clear to everyone. When you start talking Japanese to us, we don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's my fault because to me it's just language.
Yeah.
Right.
That's great. Really, really awesome fish. I wonder, how about can we put a traditional Showa in here with scales so we can show the viewers like side by side, just so it's a good example?
Yeah, that's a great idea, absolutely.
Okay, so we have one with scales and one without.
Yeah, we do. All right, and I brought these 2 up so we could really look at the difference in development of color. I mentioned to you before with this sashi and kiwa. Sashi is the developing red that's up front here, and the kiwa is the sharp edges in the back. On a Doitsu fish...
And it can be red or black or whatever color?
Sure.
Okay. Just wanted to be clear.
Generally, we're talking about red. But on a Doitsu fish, we can't really see that. Because it is literally... Here there's a white scale on top of that red scale, and it gives it kind of a pink
like
color.
A shingle effect, yeah.
Right. And since there's no scales here, we don't see that. We can see the tiniest bit of... You can hardly see it here because this is such a high quality koi, but you can barely see a little bit of what we'd call sashi here.
Okay.
And same thing on the blacks. The blacks just already out there and developed. And here it's very smoky, and you can see it emerging through.
Right.
So it's what makes Doitsu Showa absolutely incredibly beautiful, but it's also what keeps Doitsu Showa from being grand champion at the All Japan Koi Show, for example, because it's almost cheating a little bit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you can predict it a little bit more.
Right.
Well, they're both very beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
It's interesting because this guy, you almost see a couple scales. The scaleless ones still, they have scales across their lateral line.
Correct, yeah.
Every now and then. I mean, how are we getting Ginrin through here? I thought the Ginrin was tied to scales.
It is, yeah, and so that's exactly what you brought up. There's always along the top edge here, there's a little bit of sort of scales. And I should probably lift this koi up and get some good video of its lateral line. Because many Doitsu koi have this sort of what we call armor scales. It's a big scale that just kind of runs down the side.
Yeah, I just wanted to be clear on that because on the close-ups, you see that lateral line, the scales on the lateral line. If we're calling it scaleless, it's
not entirely true that it's scaleless, right?
But I just want to be clear on that so people understand.
Mostly scaleless.
Mostly scaleless,
right?
Yeah. No, I don't want to take from that. I think that's great, but I do want to make sure people get that. So there's always going to be a little bit of scales across the top, and there's always
sometimes
scales
on the side, sometimes not.
I have seen some that didn't have as many scales across that lateral line.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, I'm sure we got a chance to see these before they went out to Jerry, and I'll look forward to seeing some updates from him in a year or two on that.
Yeah, that'd be great,
super,
right?
super cool.
Oh.
It's always a pleasure, Shawn.
Yeah, no problem, Eric.
Thank you so much. I'm
Absolutely.
glad we caught this one.
See you, man.
Have a great day.